So while on tour with Evita, I had to learn, and Spamalot and all my travels, I had to learn very quickly not to read reviews, not to read comments, and kind of just stay away. But we're human, and we read about ourselves on the internet, right? Doesn't everybody do that? Anyway, I tend to do a good job, but there was a couple times I slipped, and you know, we all have those people in our lives who are just mean. I don't know why I sometimes go into a southern accent, but it's working for me tonight. It's just mean, and we have to learn how to release it and let it go, and I was hoping tonight you can help me work through this. And we can all kind of think about those people, so. So I won't share with you what city we were in, just out of respect, but I was doing an interview for the Pittsburgh Examiner. This article was to promote the show, so I knew the interview was going to go downhill when it started with, so Ava Perón was a whore. And I said, oh gosh, I don't really like calling other women whores, but that's some people's opinion of her, yes. And I tried to have a positive spin on all of his questions, and I just kept going downhill. And then he asked me if I knew who Patti LuPone was. And I said, yes, I know who Patti LuPone is, but I guess before Evita, I didn't know too much about her, but after I got the role, I read her memoir, and she's amazing, and yeah. So the article came out, and I looked for it because I needed to, and the title of the article read, "The new quote-unquote Evita has no idea who Patti, parentheses, is or was." And then proceeded, I love your reactions, and then he proceeded to write about how uninformed I was about Ava Perón. Sometimes I can be perfectly sweet, got the sugary me stuffed up in my sleeve, and I talk of ponies and rainbows and things, and I'm just who you want me to be. But like most creatures down here on the ground, I'm composed of the elements moving around, and I grow and I change and I shift and I switch, and it turns out I'm actually kind of a bitch. That only happens when I am provoked by some piece of shit asshole we all sadly know. And I sit and I write while reminding you all that mean songs are still better than going postal. And that guy's an asshole. That girl's a bitch. Maybe it's natural, no getting away from it. So shake it out with me, and then let it go. Fuck that guy, he's just an asshole. So while I was on the Spamalot tour, I was creating my website. I had a photo section and a review section, a video section, and a contact page. I didn't have any representation at the time. I do now. I love you, Jen Namath, wherever you are. So it had a contact section that went right to me, and you could write your name and your number and a message. And granted, I was never going to call these people, but that's what it had. So most of the messages were so sweet, and they loved the show, and it was so kind, and I don't really remember them verbatim, but I do remember one. And it went something like this. "You are so entirely generic. I hope you have a backup plan." Asshole. I see, I've surprised you with some of my words, and I know that surprises, while fun, still can hurt, and I hate to think that I ruined the day of the dick and the queen of the high horse parade, but I'm sick and tired of your poisonous ways. You're a toxin, wasting perfectly good space. And I say what I think, because it's more economic than drugs or a drink. And that guy's an asshole. That girl's a bitch. Maybe it's natural, no getting away from it. So stick it out with me. show called Wicked. And it was very fun. And as I was walking out of the stage door, I was signing playbills as I normally do. And sign, and this one guy comes up to me and he hands me his playbill and he goes, so, who's replacing you in a couple months? And I told him, and I told him who was replacing me, and he was like, oh my gosh, she is my all-time favorite alphabet ever! And I was like, I'm so glad you saw me!
begin.